everywhere. But if I had to choose, I feel like I really want to go to Brazil. Yeah, I've just never ventured to South America at all. So I feel like it would be a very unique and special experience going there. And
you should.
yeah,
You're welcome there.
Yay!
And text me when you come, so you can stay in my house and I can show you the place.
Deal. I hope you mean it, because I really will.
Of course.
Okay. In the US, we say the US. Or you can say the USA. Some people just say America. So yeah, the United States, there's so many ways to say it.
In Brazil, we say Estados Unidos, or you can say also Estados Unidos da América. Both can be used.
In France, we say États-Unis or États-Unis d'Amérique. It's just the same. Like,
Yeah,
it's the French word for United States of America.
In Vietnam, we say Hoa Kỳ, or we can also say Mỹ, which is more formal.
In Indonesia, we say Amerika Serikat or Amerika.
In Germany, we say Vereinigte Staaten oder USA oder Amerika.
In Sweden, we say Förenta Staterna. I never use it. If it's USA, I would say just America, like America.
They were all pretty unique. I kind of feel like Brazil, I was like surprised by yours, because listening to you say that again, I still would be like, you know how I was like, oh, you sound kind of French to me. Like listening to the tones again, I'm like, I wouldn't put that, but yeah. Or
French accent.
yeah, I don't know. So Brazil was a bit surprising, and then also Vietnam was quite like unique for me to hear. So in the US, we say France.
In Brazil, we say França.
In France, we say France.
In Vietnam, we say Pháp.
In Indonesia, we say Prancis.
In Germany, we say Frankreich.
And in Sweden, we say Frankrike.
It's just like a name for French in Vietnamese way. Pháp doesn't have any meaning actually.
I gotta go with Vietnamese again. If I ever have to do the guessing game again, I really hope I nail Vietnamese now. Because yeah, I'm like keep getting drawn to your answers. I don't know, it's just very different, I think, from some of the other ones, and yeah, I just like the sound of it.
We said croissant.
Croissant.
Yeah, that was good.
Croissant.
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 Isn't bad.
Croissant.
Yeah.
Croissant. Croissant.
I dropped my
They're
croissant.
really good.
In the US, we say Germany.
In Brazil, we say Alemanha.
In France, we say Allemagne.
In Vietnam, we say Đức.
In Indonesia, we say Jerman.
In Germany, we say Deutschland.
And in Sweden, we say Tyskland.
Actually, I think that German is a little bit hard to learn, because I took one class and like German, they have sex for things, like this is female, this is male, you gotta say different thing for it, and like it just messed my brain up, so I think it's really hard. Yeah.
In the US, we say Sweden.
In Brazil, we say Suécia.
In France, we say Suède.
In Vietnam, we say Thụy Điển.
In Indonesia, we say Swedia.
In Germany, we say Sweden.
And in Sweden, we say Sverige.
It actually doesn't have any meaning for it. It's just like maybe when we heard the word Sweden, it sounds like Thụy Điển in Vietnamese, so we just say it like that. Yeah, it's easier for Vietnamese.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about how I was there in the summertime and the days were just so long. Like the sun would go down at like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. or even later.
I mean, it doesn't even go down.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it should be dark at this time, but
Yeah.
it was very interesting to me.
Swedish people like that it's kind of dark later, because we had this thing before that parents would say you have to come home before the lights come on outside. But if it's light outside,
then the
lights never go on. So we would just be out until after midnight, and then they can't yell at us for doing anything wrong, because I didn't do anything wrong.
In the US, we say Brazil.
In Brazil, we say Brasil.
In France, we say Brésil.
In Vietnam, we say Brazil.
In Indonesia, we say Brazil.
In Germany, we say Brasilien.
In Sweden, we say Brazilian.
I was curious about this as well. Like for us, we say Brazilian when we're talking about people from Brazil. How do you, like what do you say? How do you call people from Brazil?
I don't know. I don't talk to many Brazilian.
I mean,
You can talk to me now.
or would you just say like she's from Brazil?
Yeah,
Or-
I think it's more like that. More like I'm talking to a Brazilian person more than saying. Yeah.
Oh, we say Brasilianer. ER at the end.
Oh, maybe we also do. I
maybe
don't
we're
know.
similar.
Maybe we do. I feel like it sounds right.
Yeah.
So I only know the word Brazilian butt lift. Not that I had anyone.
BBL.
because, you know.
I just know about like the carnival culture. And
Oh yeah, right.
I feel like it's like a huge experience to go to Brazil during carnival.
Yeah, maybe I also wanted to say the carnival culture and football, of course, and many famous models are from Brazil.
I think like when I think of Brazil, those are definitely the first things that come to mind. And I also just think of adventure. I don't know, I picture there being like great nature in Brazil. So yeah, when I think of why I want to go to Brazil, that's one of the reasons. I feel like there's much to explore.
I think in Brazil we have a lot of different landscapes, so you can experience like different things like in nature proper without need to live in the country. Like inside the country, you can just have a lot of different experiences. So
That's so
I
nice.
think that's yeah.
In the US, we say Indonesia.
In Brazil, we say Indonesia.
In France, we say Indonésie.
In Vietnam, we say Indonesia.
In Indonesia, we say Indonesia.
In Germany, we say Indonesian.
In Sweden, we say Indonesian.
I'm so curious about Vietnamese though. It's like you have all the dashes. Is that how you write it too?
I think in Vietnam, it's just like, that's just how we write it so we can say it easier.
Okay.
Bali. A lot of people didn't know like Bali is part of Indonesia. But the thing is, Bali is part of Indonesia. Indonesia is island country, so its island have unique culture, landscape, food also. So I think even me as Indonesian, Tangas.
In the US, we say Vietnam.
In Brazil, we say Vietnam.
In France, we say Vietnam.
In Vietnam, we say Vietnam.
In Indonesia, we say Vietnam.
In Germany, we say Vietnam.
In Sweden, we say Vietnam.
So this made the sound of more strong, like Vietnam. It's an sound. I don't know how to explain it better, but in Portuguese we have a lot of words like that. Like when we want to say no, for example, it's não. A is with the same accent, like that's how we pronounce it, Vietnam.
This is like the old writing because of the Vietnam War, because a lot of French people just went to the war and stuff. and yeah, we used to write it like that, but now I think we just write it in one word and the accent just went off.
It was interesting. Like, I don't know, I like hearing, because I don't speak all of your languages, obviously. So it was interesting to see like what similarities there were between everyone's, and then some of them were like very different. So, and you guys were so good too, knowing about some of the like roots of the words. So I thought that was really cool.
It was fun. Like, I mean, I didn't expect Asian countries like to have the same names as European countries because we have the same roots. Yeah, that was quite interesting.
So today we compared country names.
If you like the videos, please like and subscribe or leave a comment. We see you soon. Bye.
Bye.